which one
You're off to a good start. That one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you, there's either the Jayhawk State or it's the Cornhuskers. Do you like college football or college basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so which one's the Cornhusker State? Do you remember? The capital is Lincoln.
Is this one Nebraska?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Alright, looks like you've got that all done. And it looks like you've got every one of them, so you're doing pretty good. So now, since you've got all of those right, what we're going to do is I have this little assessment to see if you can match up the states and their capitals of, these are just 8 states, of the 12 of the Midwest region, it's only 8. So let's see if you can just connect with a line to the correct capital, and then we'll talk about it. Right on, looks like you got them. Alright, so we'll go over this, and we'll go through, you can look at the map again, and we'll go through and see that Iowa, you've drawn to Des Moines, which is right just south of here in Ames. North Dakota, you're going to Bismarck, that's up here in the Badlands. Ohio to Columbus, which is correct. Wisconsin to Madison, which is correct, up in Badgerland over there. Illinois to Springfield and Lincoln's territory. Missouri up to Jefferson City, which is right, that's one of the tricky ones. That's an awesome job. Minnesota to St. Paul up here, and Nebraska to Lincoln over in the Cornhusker State. So these were just 8. Can you name one of the states that we did that wasn't in the assessment?
Indiana.
Indiana. Do you remember the capital of Indiana?
No, I don't.
Capital of Indiana was Indianapolis 500,
Oh,
right in the middle. Alright, so that was one of them. Can you name one more state that wasn't on the assessment?
Kansas.
Kansas. Do you remember the name of Kansas?
Topeka.
Topeka, good job. That's a hard one. That's one that I get confused with a lot because I always think Kansas City or something like Hutchinson, somewhere where a college town is. That's good. So, now that we've gone over the Midwest region, you've shown that you know what states and capitals correspond. You've done really good today. And you've labeled the states within the guided practice. That is it. But in the near future, your teachers will go over the rest of the regions. So like you talked about, you want to go to the southeast, down into Florida and go vacation or something like that. So then your teacher here in a few weeks will talk about Florida, we'll talk about California, Arizona, New Mexico, up here into Oregon and Idaho, and maybe up to Maine or Rhode Island. So you'll get the full picture of the whole thing, but today we just focused on the Midwest, and you think you've got a good grasp on it? So you can travel out and into the Midwest and know where you're going?
I think so.
Right on. Well, thank you for doing a great job today.